we get started here at 11 a.m. And I really wish this was a night game. I hate that it's the big noon kickoff because we watch film on Saturday, so that sucks. I'm going to have to miss some of this game. But Texas, Ohio State, number one, these are my two teams. So that's already a battle for me, being from Texas and then Ohio State being my other favorite team. It's going to be tough. But both these teams, question marks all across the board. I think Ohio State has more question marks than Texas. We'll start off with Texas, though. Really good year last year and the year before. They've made the semifinals both years, the past two seasons. They've been one play away, arguably, from making the college football national championship. But Quinn Ewers is gone. Can you replace Quinn Ewers with Arch Manning? Arch Manning, he did okay in the games he was in last year. I didn't think he did bad. Now, he didn't play the toughest competition. Let's see, so I don't lie. UTSA, UL Monroe, Mississippi State. So not the greatest competition by any means. Now, the good news for Texas is they've got a lot of guys back. They've got, besides Penn State, I would say the best running back room in the country. Their defense was really good last year. They've got a lot of those guys back. Now, they've got to replace skill guys at receiver, at tight end. They brought in some good transfers. I think they're going to help that out. So the question mark is probably going to be Arch Manning. I think he'll be fine, but can those skill pieces help him out enough to kind of get them over the hump? We'll see. They're going to be fine in the long run, but starting off at the Horseshoe is brutal against the defending national champions. But Ohio State, national champs last year, lost almost all of that team. Now, the good news is you have probably the two best players in the country, Caleb Downs and Jeremiah Smith, but you've got to replace your quarterback, Will Howard, which he wasn't just a world beater, but still you've got to replace that. You got to replace both your running backs. You've got to replace some receivers and Emeka Ibuka. You've got to replace some guys on defense, in particular their edge rushers, JT Tomalolo and Jack Sawyer are going to be tough to replace. Now, as far as this game is concerned, it's tough going into the Horseshoe, let alone being kind of your first big start probably if you're Arch Manning. This game's a coin flip for me. It looks like Ohio State's favored by 2.5. I really don't know which way to go with this game. Both these teams are going to be in the playoff, I think for sure. But give me Texas in this game just because Julian Sayin, I haven't seen enough from him at Ohio State. And Ohio State just has so much they have to replace. I think they might be some growing pains there. So give me Texas here. I think Texas is going to win this one. Kind of changed my pick there. I've said Ohio State previously, but I think Texas is going to get the job done. So give me Texas.